Hey everyone, welcome to Micro Adventures. I'm Ellie and I'm super excited about this class for y'all today. We are going to use the pulley cables. So if you've got the pulley cables, I want you to set them up to the height setting you think is going to work best for you. So I've taken off all the extra length on mine so that they fit me really nicely today. And then in terms of springs, we are going to be on the same springs for the entire class. So you kind of have a little bit of a decision to make and also kind of some troubleshooting to do as you learn what springs, what position works best for you with your new cables. So I'm going to be on 2 black springs the entire class. I found that worked really great for this sequence for me. Your other options would be to be on 1 black and 1 white, or 1 gray. Okay, so I want you to err on the side of going maybe just a touch too light versus going too heavy and see how that feels, because you can definitely make things more challenging by moving your body position, choking up on the cables, going slower, or really just squeezing and engaging the muscles. I don't want you to overload the spring tension too much that your form starts to suffer, because a lot of these moves today are going to be like full body. Okay, enough of a pep talk. You also are going to want your front handlebars off. Back handlebars, I don't think they'll get in the way, but they might get in the way. Take them off. All the handlebars off. Okay, springs, get them loaded, 2 black or whatever option you choose. We are actually going to begin in a giant rise and shine. So very first move is the only one we won't be using the cables for today. So knees on the back platform, hands come to the carriage. You're going to find an overhand grip of the carriage. From here, I want you to extend the arms out, slide your shoulders away from the ears, and then take a deep breath in. As you exhale strong through the core, I really want you to focus on corseting through the waistline. So feel your abs really engage. Now press down into the palms, draw the carriage in towards you as you start to lift through your chest, right? And then lengthen back out. So this is an exercise predominantly working your lats, so those big wing-shaped muscles that span down the sides of your back. But it is also an incredible core move. You can hear the shaking in my voice there. So I want you to focus on getting the core engaged. And if you're like, I don't really feel my core that much, you might be sitting your hips back a little bit too far. So if I sit my glutes back, that takes out all the core and gets more resistance in the lats. Bring your hips a little further forward. Not so far forward you're gonna fall on the rail, but bring the hips forward until you feel your abs working as much as you feel your lats working, as much as you feel your triceps working. Let's keep going here with your giant rise and shine. You've got about 18 seconds left in this move. This is your warm-up. Core, upper body, lats. Okay, on deck, we're gonna get into a tailbone angel with some arm circles. You've got 5 seconds. Have a seat on your back platform. Grab your cables in 3, 2, and 1. So have a seat on the back platform. Grab your cables, lift them up so you've got a little bit of resistance on them. Palms are facing down. From here, hinge back till you feel your abs catching your feet get really light. You're gonna balance on your tailbone the whole time here. You're gonna start to circle those arms up above the shoulders, down and around. So you're drawing some circles, maybe the size of I'd say grapefruit size. Shoulders are away from the ears. You're hinged back so the abs are engaged. Squeeze your inner thighs together. And then let's go ahead, start reversing direction. So take the arms just the opposite direction you've been circling. Heart space is lifted. Think about your collarbones reaching up to the sky. Keep going with your circles. You're doing great. You've got 10 seconds. We're gonna stand up. We've got a single leg Romanian deadlift, and we're gonna work our right leg first. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your cables. Plant your right foot in the center of the back platform. Take your left toes and place them behind you to the back edge of your platform. From here, you're gonna hinge forward at your hips. Option to float the left leg as you do so. Drive through right heel. Left toes will tap the back platform as you lift. Okay, for more resistance, you're gonna choke up on the cables, and I just remembered, I really like to grab onto these little, I don't even know what they are, these little balls on springs. There's like these little, I don't know, it's not quite, I don't know what shape that is, okay? If you know what shape that is, grab onto it from here. Hinging forward at your hips. You have a soft bend in the right knee the whole way down. Pause with the left leg extended, strong through the core. Drive through the right heel, squeeze the right glute, slowly lift up. So your left leg sort of comes back like this pendulum as the crown of the head extends forward, and then you're driving through the right heel, slowly lifting up. Predominantly gonna feel this in your core. You're gonna feel your lats stabilizing, and then your right glute, and maybe getting into that hamstring. Right, so just getting going here. My right leg has already started to find that place where it's tremoring and shaking a little bit, so hopefully you're starting to get there. Now keep in mind, right, if you need more spring tension, we can choke up on the cables. You also can simply go slower, okay? This is a move where you don't want to overload your spring tension, make it too heavy, because it's really easy for it to get into your lower back, which is not good. You don't want to feel this move in your lower back whatsoever. We've got 15 seconds to go here. We are gonna get into fifth lunge next. So we will bicep curl the carriage to us. You've got fifth lunge in 4, in 3, 2, bring both feet to your back platform, bicep curl the carriage in towards you. Left foot's gonna stay on the back platform, right foot will step forward. And from here, we'll start to bend through the knee, sending the carriage out, finding your fifth lunge, right? And then press down through the heel of the right foot, push the cables forward to come up to standing. And you should have a fair amount of resistance in the cables, right? So that means you're getting more than enough resistance in the right leg, and you're getting some bonus work here for the biceps. Now that being said, with this extra spring tension, you do not want this to be so heavy that you're pulling with your left hip flexor to stand up. Okay, so just keep that in mind here. Right foot should be planted all the way onto your carriage. Make sure the heel is not hanging off the edge. Right, and you're kind of getting this little bit of this like lean forward, right? A little bit of a hinge forward, and then driving through the right heel, slowly lifting up. This move is like incredibly hard, so be really grateful. This is your last right leg exercise. Nice job here, friends. We're gonna go 20 seconds in this fifth lunge. We're gonna finish out our right leg with a little bit of moonwalker. Try not to rest at the top of the lunge, right? And if you're looking for a little bit more intensity, you're pausing at the bottom of the lunge. You're using your arms less, you're using your right glute more. In 4, down and hold. In 3, 2, you're gonna bring it down, hold. Freeze your right leg, wrap your right glute back. We're going moonwalker. Left knee bends as the cables press forward. Slowly back out. Try not to collapse through the chest. Chin off the chest. Keep going with your moonwalker, slow and controlled. Stay in it. You've got 10 seconds. Can you sit your right glute a little bit lower? We've got some giant bicep curls. We will be standing on our back platform. In 5, both feet to your back platform. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your feet to your back platform. I want your heels in, toes out. So you're in kind of this dancer turnout. My heels are on the cushy part of the back platform. My toes are wrapping over the rails. Soft bend in the knees. Drop your tailbone straight down towards the floor. Elbows in front of the body. Chest lifted, strong core. From here, we're going giant bicep curls. So I want you really strong and anchored through the lower body. The elbows are floating in front of the rib cage. This should be like super challenging, okay? And what we're doing in this dancer turnout position, keep going with your bicep curls. I just want to talk about it for a second. Heels are in, toes are out. We've got this slight turnout. You are tucking your glutes under, so you're lengthening your tailbone and your low back towards the floor. You're driving your navel back towards the spine, and really super freaking tall with the posture, okay? You wanna be in this perfect set position with the lower body in order to isolate the biceps. Good. In 4, halfway up and hold. In 3, 2, 1, right here. Find that halfway point, hold, strong core, strong glutes, chest lifted. We're going up an inch, down an inch. Flex and squeeze your biceps, lengthen up through the spine. Try to keep those elbows just out in front of the rib cage. You've got 10 seconds in these pulses. We will come down to our knees. We are gonna hit a giant lateral front raise combo in 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees to the back platform. I just kind of tuck my toes to the floor for a little more stability from here. We're gonna go lateral raise, with straight arms. And then we're gonna go front raise. Strong through the core, upright through the spine. Now, if this is just way too heavy, you can scoot your knees forward. It's gonna be kind of awkward, and sit your glutes to your heels. And that will lighten up the resistance here. But this one's just gonna be heavy, okay? And I'm kind of liking the heaviness on the shoulders because I don't take y'all through a ton of direct shoulder work because your shoulders work so hard in every plank that we do. If your range of motion gets a little smaller, no biggie. Just make sure the wrists are staying neutral, right? So I'm not bending or flicking at my wrists. Oh, those burn so good. All right. Oh, we've got 25 seconds left in this move. I'm not gonna make you pulse or hold because I think that'd be really mean. Keep alternating your front and your lateral raise. We're gonna be headed up next to the front platform, and you're only gonna be taking the cable in your right hand with you, right? But we'll be turning around to face the back of the machine. So the cable that is in your right hand currently is gonna stay in your right hand, and you're gonna come down to all fours beside the carriage for a row and a knee in 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees all the way down next to your front platform. Right arm is forward. Left leg extends back, strong through the core, square hips and shoulders to the floor. Now from here, your right arm is gonna row, your left knee is going to come in towards your chest. Your spine stays long. Slowly extend the arm, slowly extend the leg. For more resistance, scoot back just a little bit more, right? Make sure your knees are all the way next to that back platform. If you need less resistance, you're scooting forward towards your back platform, which is the direction we're facing. So this is a little right arm row, left knee in. I want you to go really slow here. Focus on trying to keep the core so steady as if you're balancing a glass of water on your back. Good, a lot of stability happening in the obliques here to stabilize you. You've got 19 seconds left in this move. We will stay on this side of the machine. We're going to hit a kneeling torso twist next. So we'll take the cable into both hands, and we're gonna scoot closer to the back platform for your kneeling torso twist. In 5 seconds, come to kneeling around number 2, 3, in 2, and 1. So we're on our knees facing our machine. You're kneeling at about number 2, 3, cable in front of your belly button. You're going to twist at the waistline, rotate to the right, pause. Feel that tension load in the right oblique. Resist that spring tension back. Stop with your hands right in front of your navel. Twist. So your hands might be just like slightly higher than the belly button, right? Maybe like your solar plexus, that space where the top of the ribs start to come together. If you need more resistance, you are scooting closer to the front platform. For less resistance, closer to your back platform. And this is a kneeling torso twist. Squeeze your glutes, keep your hips nice and stable. You're twisting through the torso. Let's hold this next twist right here. Give me a little pulse, little pulse. See if you can connect that breath with the movement. Little exhale. Sharp exhale, squeezing through the waistline for 4, 3, 2, back to full range here. You've got just 10 seconds to go. We are going to stand up. We've got a squat and a row. You're gonna grab both cables for me in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So go ahead, grab both cables. You're gonna straddle the micro, walk your feet back, mind your carriage, And from here, we are going to flip the palms to face in towards one another, feet wide. We're gonna sit down into a squat as we slide the elbows straight back. And this is gonna be super, 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 super slow. You need a little more resistance, take another step back. But you're not gonna be able to go back too much further because your carriage is gonna start to hit your back platform. Upright through the spine, right? Think gently slide the elbows back, slowly drop the glutes down towards your front platform. Pause, seal down the outer edges of the feet, drive through the glutes, slowly lift it up. For whatever reason, I really feel the squat this way in my quads, like the tops of the thighs a ton, right? So maybe that's happening for you as well. And I want you to go as slow as I'm going or even slower. Okay, so this is so, so slow. And this is what I'm talking about when the resistance doesn't feel quite heavy enough, right? You can make the exercise more challenging simply by going slower and squeezing your muscles like crazy. In 4, down and hold in 3, 2, take it down, hold. Give me a little pulse of the elbows back, pulse back. Stronger through the core, lift through the chest, little pulse back, little pulse back. Hold the elbows steady, pulse the glutes down an inch, up an inch. 10 seconds. We've got our kneeling torso twist for the left oblique. So the cable in your right hand is the one you're keeping. You'll come down to kneeling, facing in towards the micro in 3, 2, 1. The cable in your right hand is the one you're keeping. Step off to the right. Quarter turn to face in towards the micro. You're gonna be kneeling around number 2, number 3 to start. Left oblique should be facing your front platform. Twist. Resist back in slowly and with control. So a couple things when we do a torso twist, right? Your shoulders should stay pretty stacked over the hips, right? And you're twisting through your waistline, right? The hips have got to stay steady. So squeeze your glutes, don't let the hips move. Twist at the waistline, right? And your hands are about level with your waistline. And when I'm talking about your waistline, I'm talking about your natural waist, like not where we used to wear jeans back in the 90s. That's been a while, but your natural waistline. This is where we're rotating from. I want you to imagine wringing out your waistline just like you would wring out a washcloth. In 4, we're gonna hold in 3, 2, hold that twist to the left. Give me a tiny pulse, tiny pulse. Connect your breath to the movement, little exhale. Try to take your eye gaze out towards the horizon, not towards the floor. That's gonna help you wring out the waistline a little better. In 4, full range. In 3, 2, slow and controlled. Stop your hands at the center line of your body, twist. Good, keep going. You've got just 10 more seconds here. We've got our left arm, tabletop row, right knee in. We will be on all 4s beside your front platform in 3, 2, and 1. Find that tabletop position. Walk your knees back so they're in line with the front platform. Right palm planted, left arm is forward with the cable. Right leg extends back. Strong through the core. From here, row the left elbow in as the right knee drives towards the chest. Keep the length in your spine. Slowly extend out. Right, pause. Lengthen out through the right leg. Squeeze the right glute. Strong through the core. Scoop that knee in towards the chest. Row the left elbow as far back as you can. Slowly send it out. Imagine balancing a glass of liquid on your lower back. Don't let it spill. You gotta go slower than that, not to spill. Okay, really, really mindful, really, really slow. Keep going with these rows and these knee ins. Y'all, I love this class so much already. Okay, we've got just a little bit of time left in this move. We're getting ready to head back to the back of the machine. We've got our single leg Romanian deadlift. Oh my gosh, are you seeing this dragonfly? Okay, sorry. Single leg Romanian deadlift for our left leg next. So left foot will be in the center of your back platform. Oh, there goes the dragonfly. Are you watching? Just kidding. Listen, 10 seconds, grab both your cables. Stand up on your back platform facing forward. We've got our single leg Romanian deadlift in 3, 2, and 1. Grab your cables, and remember, if you like to choke up to these weird shaped knobs, you can. Left foot planted at the center of the back platform. Make sure your left heel is on the platform. So my toes hang over the edge, but my heel is planted. Right toes to the back of the platform. From here, you're gonna hinge forward at your hips with a flat back, strong core. Cables go straight down in front of you, right? Drive into the left heel, slowly lift up. Okay, so option 1. Option 2, as you hinge forward, the right leg floats. Drive through left heel, strong through the core, strong through the left glute as you lift up. So this is our single leg Romanian deadlift. You're focused on the left leg. Okay, and this is working a ton. Okay, we're balancing on top of our back platform, and these back platforms are like so tiny that even just doing that is kind of a big deal. Also, you've got the resistance from the cables. You're standing on one leg, right? So if you're a little wobbly, a little shaky, good, you're doing it right. And anytime we get a little bit off balance, you're really forcing all of the stabilizers in your body to work, which is a great thing, right? Because strengthening those stabilizers means when we're in the real world, oh my God, you guys, this red dragonfly just flew right in front of my face. Like bright red, like devil red. That was weird. Okay. Sorry. I'm here, I'm with you, okay? But when we strengthen those stabilizers, right, when we're in the real world and we like almost fall and eat shit and fall on our face, we're gonna catch ourselves because our stabilizers are strong. Okay, listen, you only have 15 seconds left in this move because I've been distracting you with all these words. We are going into our 5th lunge next. You've got 5 seconds. Step both feet to the back platform in 3, 2, both feet to the back platform. So bicep curl the carriage all the way to you. Then step your left foot forward. Then right heel lifts. Then slowly lower down into your 5th lunge. Right, pause at the bottom. Dig into the left heel. Press the cables forward, lift up. So this is a burner for the left leg and the biceps and the core, right? Every freaking move on this machine is working your core. It's really important to me that your right hip crease isn't getting activated. So that means we're not pulling from the right hip here. That means you need to use your arms and your left leg. And if you're still feeling a ton of tension in the right hip crease, you need to lighten up the springs. You gotta lighten them up. That is what it is. Lighten it up, no big deal, okay? You want the right muscles to be working. From here, I want you to really think about your outer left glute wrapping towards the back platform. So really sitting that left glute back so your hips stay even. Good, this is our final leg exercise. You've got just about 15 seconds to go here. We're gonna finish it out with a little moonwalker, and then you have 1 exercise to go, and it's gonna be really fun. I promise. I mean fun and like, it's gonna be actually fun, not terrible, okay? In 4, down and hold. In 3, 2, bring it down, hold. Lock your left knee over your left heel. Bend the right knee, press the cables forward. Freeze your left leg and really sit the left glute back. Lengthen back out. So moonwalker, what tends to happen is we push our left knee forward. Once you look down, press the left heel into the carriage, sweep the cables forward, back knee bends. You're in moonwalker for about 7 more seconds. You're gonna have a seat for a tailbone angel finisher. It's gonna be so fun, it's gonna be so good. In 4, have a seat. In 3, 2, 1, have a seat on your back platform. Okay, plant your feet, lift the arms so you have a little bit of tension in the cables. You're just gonna hold that tension. From here, hinge back, strong abs, float the feet. Arms are steady, shoulders away from the ears. Tap the right toe, tap the left toe. Listen, extend the right leg, extend the left leg. Tap, tap, lengthen, lengthen. Tap, tap, lengthen, lengthen. Keep your chest lifted, broad through the collarbones. Arms are strong. And if any part of that move isn't working for you, right? I find the lengthen part to be particularly activating because it really gets your quads back on. It's like the sneaky core quad work. You can skip it, but if it's challenging, it's probably something that we should be doing, right? And then keep in mind, the cables become too much, ditch them. Just keep the arms up. This is our final exercise, our finisher here. We're gonna go all flutters to finish. Legs float in 3, 2, float the feet, flutter kick those legs. Little flutters, strong core, lift the chest. We're here for 10, 9, 8, you're amazing. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh. Plant your feet. Wrap your arms around your legs. Give yourself a hug. Chin towards your chest. Oh, what a great job you just did. Let's go ahead and gently make our way up to seated, up to standing, however you would like to seal in all of your hard work on the machine today. Let's lengthen up through the spine. 2 deep breaths. Inhale, circle sweep, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, deep breath in all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Amazing job. I hope you liked this class, and I want you to revisit it. So if you did it today and you felt like the spring setting was a little too easy, next time you're gonna up the springs. If you felt like the springs were too heavy and you felt like you had to change them a lot, go a little bit lighter on the springs, see how that goes. And keep in mind, right, anytime we get a new piece of equipment with this machine, it's gonna take a little bit of troubleshooting to get used to it. So give yourself a little bit of grace, okay? And wherever you're off to, have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time here with me first.